Revs are up and it's time to go. Time for another race. We see David Kulas just trying to jump ahead. He goes from one side to another. Almost went off track to get past there, over there. Lots of drivers. I thought they were going off track over there. I'm sorry about that. Salema 9. And there's a crash there in the back. Vlad Tatara. Not sure Andre's attack. Together with, I guess that one is Vlad Tatara. No, that one is Noraldin Alcomi. Not sure what's going on over there. But we have Benz Varga still P2. And look who is leading the race. Very, very good start for David Kulas, who started first last race, but he crashed his car. He comes sliding his green car, his green Mercedes. And leading the race right there with less than half of this lap. Very, very quick start for David Kulas. Then we have Marlon Kroner trying to overtake Peter Stefani, and he tries to go to the outside. Ahead of them you have Benz Varga, and coming behind you have Adam Komorowski. Trying to go to the inside line comes Marlon Kroner trying to overtake Peter Stefani. Very good defense for the American driver. Peter Stefani now trying to hold Marlon Kroner as Adam Komorowski approaches him. Very hard to overtake Peter Stefani. Very good for him, but then we have Adam Komorowski sliding out to the track. He's going to have to work it all to fight back for positions. Now Peter Stefani get passed by Marlon Kroner. They're side by side. There are another 2 cars wide behind them. Peter Stefani is still in the inside line. Very, very good defense for the American driver. He is still currently P3. But we have now another car there in the back crashing. I guess that one is Slava Ukraine. And yes, that one is Slava Ukraine trying to get back to the track once again. Fortunately, we have 55 minutes to go, so we have plenty of time for them to fight back for positions. We have Marlon Kroner is still trying to overtake Peter Stefani. Very good race for Peter Stefani. Never saw him driving like this. I know he's a very good fighter. He's a very good driver. And we have there Petty Zokt overtaking Vlad Tatara. There's a big battle for P4. I mean for P3 actually. Vlad Tatara is the last one at that pack. Ahead of him you have Paddy Zokt. Then you have Marlon Kroner, who is being overtaken by the other drivers. No, he's currently side by side with Peter Stefani. He now goes to P3. Nice move to Marlon Kroner after 2 laps behind Peter Stefani. Now Peter Stefani is trying to fight for position against Vlad Tatara. And here they come. P4 to Peter Stefani. Behind him comes Vlad Tatara and Petty Zokt. Someone just went off track once again. David Kulas leading the race, crashes his car, and he's followed by Benz Varga, who is leading now the race for the first time here at Zandvoort. This time for the water. This time it was not very hard crash for him, so he's leading the race now. Coming side by side, you see Vlad Tatara overtaking Peter Stefani. Now you have Paddy Zokt. Time for him to try to overtake Peter Stefani. A very good fighter. Congratulations to Peter Stefani once again, holding up the cars for 2-3 laps in a row. Andre's attack, recovering his position. He's now fighting for P7. Ahead of him you have Valentin Gajewski. Then you have Paddy Zokt trying to overtake the American driver Peter Stefani. Still defending it very well. He comes sliding his car. And now Timon is touched by Paddy Zokt, and he just went off track and had a crash. Adam Komorowski just went off the server, I guess. Not sure what happened to him. Unfortunately, Peter Stefani just went off track. We have also Slava Ukraine. What just happened to Slava Ukraine? I thought his crash was a little bit easier. Benz Varga is overtaken. He gets passed by David Kulas, who is now leading the race once again. Behind you have Marlon Kroner coming P3, followed by Vlad Tatara. And this is only lap number 3. 49 minutes to go, 50 minutes to go until the end. There's this bunch of action going on. 3 cars battling for P2. You have Bens Varga followed by Marlon Kroner and Vlad Tatara. Bens Varga in the middle with the red car. Vlad Tatara comes in the outside line followed by Marlon Kroner. Vlad now is currently P3. Marlon is just behind him. Marlon tries to go to the upper side of the track, trying to get some more grip, but actually he went off track and got his tires dirty. Time for Vlad Tatara to overtake Bens Varga. He seems to be faster, but Bens Varga is defending it very, very well. There comes Marlon Kroner once again, getting closer to that pack. 3 cars battling for P2. You see the green car, and they're side by side now. Vlad Tatara just overtakes Bens Varga, who is still fighting back for his position, but he has now Marlon Kroner just behind him. Marlon Kroner tries to put his car side by side here now, fighting for P3. Marlon Kroner is still behind. Very good defense for Bens Varga. This is just lap number 4, ladies and gentlemen. We still have more to come, and Bens Varga just get passed by Marlon Kroner. Just went a little bit off track up over there, drop it to P4, but very good laps for him. We have now David Kulas leading the race, 2.3 seconds ahead of Vlad Tatara, who is 1.2 ahead of Marlon Kroner. And then we have Paddy Zock trying to overtake Bens Varga there, side by side, and Paddy Zock just overtakes Bens Varga. Paddy Zock now just I thought he was going to go off track there. Paddy Zock just jumps to P4, and he's followed close by Bens Varga. Then we have behind Valentin Gajewski, Valentin who finished P2 the sprint race. Drivers are now around 1 second distant to each other. Bens Varga is just dropping a little behind. Maybe it's because he's a little bit heavier than before. Now we have Valentin Gajewski trying to get close. This time we have Harry Potter racing with us. He didn't start the last race. Peter Stefani is just doing his pit stop. And Adam Komorowski is in the limbo. Valentin Gajewski is getting closer to Bens Varga. He's now less than 1 second behind the red car. And the red car is off track at this moment. Valentin Gajewski is trying to overtake the air side by side, but he's in the outside line, better for the red one. Gajewski just overtakes Bens Varga. I guess Bens Varga just went off track. And I was right. Just lost position also to André's attack. André's attack jumps to P6. Bens Varga is going to lose position to Slava Ukraine. Let's take a look if Bens Varga is going to the pit. No, he's going out. He tries to close the door for Slava Ukraine. Who comes? He's coming like sideways. Not sure if that's a network issue. But anyway, Slava Ukraine is still trying to overtake Bens Varga. Both crashed cars out in the race. Slava Ukraine, who leads the championship, is currently P8 in this race. Bens Varga is still fighting, is still defending his position. Vlad Tatara is coming P2. We had David Kulas getting off track once again, but he's now once again leading the race. He didn't crash so hard this time. He can now manage to stay ahead. But Vlad Tatara is also as fast as him, and here they come to complete lap number 6. Only 10 minutes of racing. We still have more 45 to go. There's another battle going on there behind between Paddy Zocht and Marlon Kroner. Paddy Zocht is bumper to bumper with Marlon Kroner. There you can see the gap between those two, and this is the battle for P3. And there's another car joining. Paddy Zocht's in the middle. Ahead of him goes Marlon Kroner, and behind you have Valentin Gajewski. 3 drivers battling for P3. Gajewski just dropped a little behind, but he's still less than a second behind Paddy Zocht. I guess Benz Varga just crashed his car. What's going on? And he just went out. Unfortunately, another car won't finish. And take a look at this. David Coulthard just dropped behind. Vlad Tataria is now leading the race. As the TV was showing us, Benz Varga going out. A new leader of this race is Vlad Tataria, followed close by David Coulthard. We have those two battling for P1, and there in the back you can see 3 drivers battling for P2. Those 3 ones I was saying. Paddy Zocht is in the middle, Marlon Kroner is ahead, and Valentin Gajewski is behind. And the TV brings us again as they complete lap number 7. David Coulthard comes P2 trying to follow Vlad Tataria. He is currently less than a half of a second behind. The Ukrainian one won, and Peter Stefani just got a drive-through penalty by speeding in pit lane. You're still watching the battle for P1, and the TV brings us with the battle for P3. Paddy Zocht is still all pressure over Marlon Kroner. Need to get hydrated here, my throat is getting dry. Too many action to commentate here today, which is very good if you're watching the Aram competition racing. Paddy Zocht trying to do a different line if compared to Marlon Kroner, but Marlon Kroner defends it well. He closes the door at the time he needed to keep Paddy Zocht behind. He's trying to make him fight with Valentin Gajewski, but Valentin is just waiting for them to make some mistake. Slava Ukraine is now trying to get closer to Andrei's attack. Paddy Zocht and Valentin Gajewski, they are like less than a half of a second to the car ahead of them. Here they come, completing lap number 8 here at Zandvoort. And Paddy Zocht jumps to the inside line. He's side by side with Marlon Kroner. Next turn will be to the left, better for Kroner. Paddy Zocht just got behind once again. He tried a very good move. I think we dropped connection, but we're back again here. Paddy Zocht is trying to get side by side with Marlon Kroner. Marlon Kroner is still defending his position. He just went a little bit off track. Now time for Valentin Gajewski to overtake Paddy Zocht, and he does that. He goes to P4. Valentin Gajewski just overtakes Paddy Zocht. He's now P4. He's trying to overtake Marlon Kroner at this time. Marlon Kroner seems to be a little bit slower than the 2 cars behind. And Valentin just took his time, took his shot, and he's now trying to dive side by side with Marlon Kroner. They are still side by side. Next turn is going to be to the right, so it was better for Marlon, who is now trying to close the door. Valentin tried to jump ahead. He knew it was not going to be a very good decision, so he held back, and he's still trying to overtake Marlon Kroner. There in the front we have Vlad Tatara, more than 1 second ahead, David Kulas, and then we have P3. What? Oh, there's traffic just behind. I guess that one is Harry Porter. And we have Marlon Kroner now being overtaken by Valentin. What's going on? Valentin Gajewski with the inside line overtakes Marlon Kroner. Marlon Kroner just gets off track and gets passed by Paddy Zogt. Just drops to P5. Marlon Kroner, who was P3, defending his position since the beginning of this race. 39 minutes to go here at Zandvoort. Then we have Slava Ukraine there in the back. Please, TV guys, bring us to the battle for P6. We're watching Paddy Zogt trying to get past Valentin Gajewski. That one is Harry Porter. There is the battle I was talking about. Slava Ukraine trying to overtake Andrei's attack. I see some yellow flag over there. What just happened? Paddy Zogt just crashed his car. He's trying to get back to the track. We have Marlon Kroner now 1.5 seconds behind Valentin Gajewski. We had Marlon Kroner P5. Ahead of him we had Valentin Gajewski, followed close by Paddy Zogt. Paddy Zogt just went off track and dropped to P5. We can see him there in the back, the top right of your screen. Hold on, Marlon Kroner just shaked his car. We have, there we go, Paddy Zogt back in the track. Then we have Andrei's attack, pulling away, just went a little bit off track. He's trying to pull away from Slava Ukraine. And Slava Ukraine comes faster than him, I guess. Trying to overtake him. They're going to bring it to the braking zone. They're still a little bit far to each other. But he was braking way beyond the limits and almost bumped Andrei's attack. You can see how close they are by this camera over there, and he almost bumps Andrei once again. Slava Ukraine wants that 6th position, no matter what. Remembering that Slava Ukraine is leading the championship. Was leading before the feature race earlier today. So now about to complete lap number 11. We have Vlad Tatara leading with more than 3 seconds ahead of David Kulas. David Kulas with the green Mercedes crashed his car at the beginning of the race. Not so hard as he crashed in the featured race. Then we have Valentin Gajewski. He also went off track, but recovered it well. Now we have Marlon Kroner coming P4. Behind him we have Paddy Zogt. That car is from Harry Porter, who is currently P8. Thank you very much, Mr. Get Wasted 42. Thank you for the follow. Hello over there. How are you? We're just watching the Aramco Official Racing, or AOR. This is round number 5 here at Zandvoort with the 2019 layout, so we don't have the banked turns. This is the featured race, 55-minute race, and here comes Slava Ukraine, the leader of the championship, trying to overtake Andrei's attack one more time. He has his car almost destroyed by a crash he had in the beginning of the race. But he's still fighting for positions. He's currently P7, trying to get P6. Thank you once again, Mr. Get Wasted 42, for the follow. Now we have this. Is this a live race with gamers? Yes. This is a live race with a simulator called Race Room. You can download it for free from Steam. You have some free content over there. What's just happening to... I guess that one is Peter Stefani. He's coming very, very slow there in the back. And he's not going to be able to get it to the pit. Not sure if he's getting out of gas. And he's stopping his car. Not sure what's going on. Anyway, you can download Race Room from Steam. You have some, of course, you have some free content over there. You can download it for free. You can join some community, so you can get some championships, such as this one. This is round number 5 out of 8. And each round here you have a sprint race, 15 minutes, and 55-minute race, in this case of Aramcom Official Racing. Of course, you have some paid content in this simulator also, such as this one you're watching now. Yes, this one is a paid content, but you pay once and own it for your life. Back to the race, we have Slava Ukraine once again. Harry Porter just almost crashed his car. And here we are. Boof! What just happened over there? Slava Ukraine just bumped the car ahead. Take a look at this mess! Slava Ukraine just bumped Andrei's attack car. And of course he did a very good, what the name of that in English? Sportsmanship with Andrei's attack. But almost crashed Harry Porter also over there. Just waited for Andrei to get back on the track so they can keep fighting for P6. This is lap number 14. We have Vlad Tatara leading the race, followed by David Kulas. The TV guys are going to bring other ones I'm calling here in this race. Then we have Valentin Gajewski coming P3, followed by Marlon Kroner. Marlon, who is, I guess, one of the admins of this AOR community. Then we have Paddy Zocht, Andrei Zetek, followed by Slava Ukrainian. They both bring it to the pit stop. First stop of them, both of them. Then we have Harry Porter. Harry Porter is one lap behind, not sure what went wrong with him. And here we have Peter Stefani. He's still racing with us. That's a good news. Thought he went out of fuel, but he's still racing. In the limbo we still have Adam Komrowski out there, and Ben Varga just went off track after he crashed his car. We're almost in the middle of the race. Let's take a look. All the drivers crossing the finish line, seeing if they're going to... What just happened to David Kulas? Is out of track once again. He's just dropping positions, not sure what's going on. Time for Paddy Zocht to overtake him. So we have David Kulas and the two cars getting back to the track. They're all together there. What's going on as they get back? Okay, so Slava Ukraine comes behind. He's getting out just behind Andrei's attack, and they're still fighting. They were battling for positions before the pit stop, and now they're battling just after the pit stop. Better for Slava Ukraine, who now finally overtakes Andrei's attack. Very good defense for laps from Andrei's attack. Marlon Kroner is doing his pit stop now. David Kulas is still in the race, but he's stopped right there off track. Tugas Racing here, thank you very much, guys. He tells me to hydrate. Let's get hydrated. Ah, that's fresh water. Thank you very much. Vlad Tatara now comes to complete lap number 15. Will he get into the pit stop at this moment? Let's follow the Ukrainian driver, as he gets into, and yes, he's coming to the pit, also together with David Kulas. David Kulas now one lap behind. Not sure what happened to him, but he had to stop, as I guess Harry Porter did. Not sure now which driver just stopped out. Peter Stefani. Peter Stefani just stopped his car by a few laps, maybe. Valentin Gajewski is also getting in. So we have, they're out in the track. Patty Zocht will be the leader for the first time here. We have there in the back André's attack getting to the pit. Patty Zocht now leads the race for the first time. TV guys, do we have the track map for this track? You didn't put that. Oh, we have 4 drivers in the pit stop. There's a car stopped. Oh, that one is Adam Komorowski. He's in the limbo. So thank you very much, TV guys. You can see how they are spread out in the track. Vlad Tatara is getting out of the box, getting out of the pit lane. Marlon Kroner is currently P4. Valentin Gajewski is getting back on track, getting out of the pit lane once again. Patty Zocht is in sector 2. We're just looking for the drivers to find them out in the track. Here comes Harry Porter. Porter, who is 1 lap behind Slava Ukraine, since he overtook André's attack. Now he's turning faster and faster. Guess that is time for Patty Zocht to stop. Let's see if he's going to do that now. Not this time. You see Slava Ukraine's car. Oh, crashed. Oh, crashed. Vlad Tatara comes P2. Ahead of him, you see the white and green car of Harry Porter. Harry Porter, who is currently P6. Then we have Valentin Gajewski. Valentin Gajewski comes P3. Then we have Marlon Kroner. I guess Marlon Kroner stopped a little before. And behind him comes André's attack. But André is 1 lap behind. Actually behind Marlon Kroner. We have this one here. Thank you very much, TV guys. Slava Ukraine, P5. Where is Patty Zocht? I want to see if he's going to go to the pit stop at this moment. Mr. Get Wasted 42, do you have any more questions? Anyone can send questions here, please. Feel free to chat here with us. Here comes Patty Zocht to complete lap number 17. He's leading now for 2 laps. Thought he was going to bring it in, but he's keeping his car out to complete 1 more lap in the lead of this race. Here we have, completing sector 2, Vlad Tatara. Vlad just did 138.9 against 139.6 of Patty Zocht. So I guess it would be a better strategy for Patty Zocht to get in. Then we have Valentin Gajewski. Gajewski is turning 39.1, still faster than the leader of the race. Just enjoying the commentary, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. 25 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Here we are. Lap number 18. This one, Patty Zocht is leading the race, followed by Vlad Tatara, Valentin Gajewski, Marlon Kroner, Slava Ukraine, Harry Porter, André's attack, Peter Stefani. And I think that's it. The other drivers had some troubles. What's going on with Petty Zocht? I think he was a little bit slower. No, he's full throttle. Time for Harry Potter to do his pit stop. Remembering that Petty Zocht is almost 30 seconds ahead of Vlad Tatara, who is 14 seconds ahead of Valentin Gajewski. They are very, very distant to each other right now. We still have 9 drivers. Is David Kulas racing? Yes, he's in the pits at this moment. So we have 9 drivers racing at this moment, and Petty Zocht, the leader of the race, gets in. Just gets in the pit. Time for him, 24 minutes to go. And now we have to become the leader once again, Vlad Tatara. And here you have the onboard camera from Vlad Tatara, the current leader of the race. Jeez, brakes his car way beyond the limit. That's why he's leading the race. He has the fastest lap so far, 1:38.4. Just won the last race. David Kulas was winning the race, had some problems. We have now Valentin Gajewski at P2. Then we have Marlon Kroner P3. Thank you very much, TV guys. Petty Zocht, I guess he just went off. Yes, just went out of the pit lane. He's currently P4. Almost 20 seconds ahead, Slava Ukraine. TV guys, could you please bring up once again the track map? Look how Slava Ukraine comes with his crashed car. So actually we don't have too many drivers battling for positions at this moment. You see 2 drivers over there, but that one is Peter Stefani being overtaken, getting passed by Marlon Kroner. Hey, they just crashed! What just happened over there? To take this track map out. Yes, Peter Stefani and Marlon Kroner just crashed their cars. I was just saying the cars were way distant to each other. Now we're going to have a battle for P3, I guess, because Petty Zocht is just behind. Actually, there's a car between Marlon Kroner and Petty Zocht, the car of Peter Stefani. Now Peter Stefani just makes room for Petty Zocht. What a crash! What just happened over there with Peter Stefani? Not sure if Marlon Kroner is laughing on it or he's just pissed off. Anyway, he's still P3. What is that car? That one is Andre. Andre is attack. Yeah, the TV guys were messing with me. That name was wrong. So we have also Andre's attack between them. So 20 laps completed here at Zandvoort circuit. You're watching the leader of the race, Vlad Tatara, or Vlad Tatara if you prefer that. He's coming to complete lap number 20. He's coming to the old part of the circuit, which is now a single high banked turn. Not sure if race room guys are going to release an updated version of this track. Probably so. Vlad Tatara completes lap number 21. 15 seconds behind comes the French driver Valentin Gajewski. Currently P2. then we have the unlucky Marlon Kroner. Unlucky because he just had a crash with Peter Stefani. And you see there in the back André's attack, and there in the back the car of Paddy Zocht. Paddy Zocht, who is P4. Ahead of him you have the traffic of the P6, André's attack. Slava Ukraine comes P5. He has a crashed car, but he's still driving fast. Last lap he just did 141 against 139.3 of the leader. And considering he's racing with this wrecked car, he's doing very, very good. He's the leader of the championship. By the way, TV guys, could you please bring up the championship table so we could show that to Mr. Get Wasted 42, please? So here we have the championship table. You can see Slava Ukraine leading the championship before this race, of course. Then we have Paddy Zocht, Ron Christoph, Marlon Kroner, Adam Komorowski, all of them racing today. Ricardo Soares, Ben Varga, Arthur Graf, Peter Stefani, Jordan Campbell, Harry Porter, Ken Nachigotz, Ricardo Costa, Noraldin Alcom, and Darlon Iceman. Those are the 15 drivers with valid points. Please bring us to the yes, thank you very much. Those are the drivers with valid points. We have 29 drivers subscribed to this race, to this championship actually. And this is the leader of the championship with this wrecked car. Currently P5, Mr. Slava Ukraine. Vlad Tatara comes P1. He's just managing to stay ahead. He just did 139.5 against 139.2 of Valentin Gajewski, which means Valentin Gajewski is a little bit faster than him. Here watching the French driver Valentin Gajewski. Once again you're watching Marlon Kroner. Not much to say, since the drivers are a little bit far away to each other right now. I miss my English classes. Paddy Zocht comes before. Those are the closest cars in the track. Paddy Zocht and Marlon Kroner. You can see a black dot ahead of him. Marlon Kroner's car. And this is the rear wing from Kroner's. Very, very distant. 4.7 seconds at this moment. 16 minutes ago, all the drivers already did their pit stops. Marlon Kroner is the third driver to complete lap number 22. Behind him, and I think Paddy Zocht is approaching fast. We don't see André's attack anymore. The car which was between those two drivers you're watching. There we have André's attack. Harry Porters is still doing his race. 3 laps behind we have Peter Stefani. And behind him Slava Ukraine, which is currently P5. Peter Stefani just did 145.6 against 141. Just let him pass. Slava Ukraine did 141.4. We have Paddy Zocht doing 139.8, which is 0.9 seconds faster than Marlon Kroner. Vlad Tataria did 1:39.3, which was the fastest lap so far in lap number 24. I mean, yes, in lap number 24. Marlon Kroner comes to complete doing 1:40.9. Let's take a look at Paddy Zocht, who just did 1:39.5. Almost 1.5 seconds faster. That means they're going to battle for positions in a moment. Paddy Zocht is approaching Marlon Kroner. Three seconds is the gap between them. You can see Paddy Zocht there in the back. Now the onboard camera from Paddy Zocht. Minutes to go. Still much to happen here. And there you see. Last time we went to that camera, Marlon Kroner was just a little dot in the front. He was almost 5 seconds behind. And now they are 3 seconds, actually less than that, 2.5 seconds distant to each other. Vlad Tataria is in the middle of the circuit. Also Valentin Gajewski. Then coming to complete lap number 24, you see Marlon Kroner, followed by Paddy Zocht. Telemetry doesn't say which was the lap time from Marlon Kroner, but it says that Paddy Zocht just did 1:39.7, which is faster than the fastest lap of Marlon Kroner. And he is now 1.9 seconds behind the other German driver. By the way, we have 3 German drivers out on the track. 1 from France, 2 from Ukraine, another one from Czech Republic, 1 from United States, and the other ones are out. 1 from Poland, Hungary, and another one from United States. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. Alba Spirit, Alien Gathering, Marker Plier, Mr. Get Wasted 42, Andre's Attack, and Shy Puff. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Thank you for the follow. If you're watching and you're not, and I didn't say your name, please drop a follow to this channel. This is round number 5 out of 8 from Aramcom Official Racing, the AOR. This is the GT3R Racing, the GT3R Championship. And you're watching Paddy Zocht getting closer to Marlon Kroner. 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Marlon Kroner, once again, I don't have his lap time. Paddy Zocht was a little bit slower. In the last lap, he did 1:40.7. And that's the battle for P3. Vlad Tataria is leading the race 17 seconds ahead of Valentin Gajewski. And now they have less than 1 second distant to each other. Time for Paddy Zocht to attack. 0.7, he's getting closer. We're going to have more action in the end of this race. We had a lot of action in the first 5-6 laps, and of course more to come later. but it was really intense in the first 5-6 laps. Paddy Zocht close to Marlon Kroner. Here they come to complete lap number 26. Marlon Kroner crosses the finish line. Paddy Zocht just comes after him. They're still keeping, I was about to say they were keeping a safe distance, 0.7, but it dropped to 0.4, 0.3. And time for Mr. Zocht. Try to dive his car, try to put his car side by side. What just happened to Marlon Kroner? Went off track, got his tires dirty, and is now trying to defend his position against Paddy Zocht. They bring it to the opposite side of the circuit. Paddy Zocht is all pressure over Marlon Kroner. Marlon Kroner just did something different over there. He lost a little bit of time once again. He's now trying to pull away. Not sure what's going on with him. And they're almost side by side in the sector 2 here at Zandvoort. I see a yellow flag. What just happened? Peter Stefani just went off track. And we're back with the battle for P3. Paddy Zocht is bumper to bumper almost with Marlon Kroner. They come to complete lap number 28. Peter Stefani is already back in the track. Safe for the other drivers to pass over there. In the bottom of your screen you see Mr. Harry Porter. Paddy Zocht comes before trying to overtake. Marlon Kroner goes to the inside line. He tries to close the door. And he's still P3. Paddy Zocht is still trying to overtake, just studying the car ahead, trying to figure out how he's going to overtake the car ahead. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Paddy Zocht trying to do the inside line. He is still side by side with Marlon Kroner. Marlon Kroner gets a better grip and gets ahead once again of Paddy Zocht. 0.2 is the difference, is the gap between them, but they are almost bumper to bumper. If you take a look at this image, they comes very close. It doesn't matter what the telemetry says, they're almost bumper to bumper, close to each other. They have some traffic ahead. Mr. Porter just ahead now, going to the outside line comes Marlon Kroner. Paddy Zocht is trying to get a better line to overtake. I think he's going to get inside. Not good grip for him to try that move. Still ahead goes Marlon Kroner, bringing with him Paddy Zocht. Paddy Zocht is still putting some pressure, doing a different line. A defensive line comes Marlon Kroner. This is the battle for P3. We have Harry Porter just ahead of them. They have some traffic. They bring it to the last couple of corners. I mean to the last couple of corners here at Zandvoort. Now they bring it to the straight line. Just went a little bit faster. Marlon Kroner got a little bit of a gap over there. But Paddy Zocht dives very well. I think he's doing the first turn faster than Marlon Kroner. He was 0.6 and he got it to 0.4 now. Now they have some traffic. Paddy Zocht is still faster in that turn. Harry Porter almost parked his car over there to wait them to get ahead. Very good move for Mr. Harry Porter. Paddy Zocht is still attacking as Marlon Kroner defends his position. Less than a couple of tenths of seconds. I mean, they're bumper to bumper once again. Fighting for positions. 5 minutes and a half to go. This is getting to the end and the fight is on. This is the battle to see who is going to take the last position at the podium. So far, Marlon Kroner is ahead. He's defending it well. We still don't have his last lap, but Paddy Zocht was faster than him. I guess he has new tires. I mean, if compared with Marlon Kroner. Here they come once again, but now they're close. Now they're bringing it to the straight, but Paddy Zocht is very, very close. He just went a little bit off track. He's 0.3 behind, and he used to brake later. Not enough for he to dive. Not enough for he to try an overtake movement over Marlon Kroner. But he's still there. He's still putting some pressure on Marlon Kroner. This is the only battle we have out on the track. That's why the TV guys are not showing the other drivers. This is lap number 30, and the TV guys just wanted to show up. You're watching now the leader, Vlad Tatara, to complete lap number 3. Please bring us back to the battle. Yes, we have the battle once again. Paddy Zocht is still behind. He's putting a lot of pressure over Marlon Kroner, who defends it very, very, very well. Good camera the TV guys brought now. You see how close they are. And which... oh, that's the camera in the bumper, the front bumper of Paddy Zocht. Slides a little bit, Marlon Kroner almost got bumped by Paddy Zocht. Very good angle. Thank you very much, TV guys. You can see he just braked a little later than Marlon. Now they are bumper to bumper. Now it won't be possible for a defense of Marlon Kroner. Let's see how they bring it to the braking zone. Just went a little bit faster, I guess. Almost tried to dive. Mr. Paddy Zocht is still P4. Very good defensive move to Marlon Kroner. Congratulations, Marlon Kroner, with that movement. Managed to keep ahead. I think he's faster in the straights, maybe. That's why Paddy Zocht gets closer in the middle of the circuit, and then is not able to overtake Marlon Kroner there in the straight. So we have Vlad Tatara about to complete, is that right? Yes. About to complete lap number 31. Then we have Valentin Gajewski. And then we have Marlon Kroner and Paddy Zocht battling for P3. I was about to say they had some traffic over there, Peter Stefani, but Peter Stefani, as a gentleman, just let them pass. And Paddy Zocht just bumped the car ahead. Marlon Kroner is feeling the pressure on his rear bumper. Paddy Zocht is trying to overtake. He wants to do it now. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. He's running out of time. Valentin Gajewski is leading the race. What just happened to Vlad Tatara? Vlad Tatara just dropped to P2. What happened over there? The TV lost that one. We just changed the leader of the race, and here we have another battle for P3. No, this is just the same battle, same old battle for P3. Now time for Paddy Zocht to dive. As he brakes later, he jumps ahead, but he went almost off track, and that's an X movement for Mr. Marlon Kroner, who gets back P3, and very, very, very nice move. This is the last seconds, diving once again, trying to get his car side by side with Marlon Kroner. Comes Paddy Zocht. He just lost a little bit of grip. He's still P4. I'm trying to understand what just happened to Valentin. I mean to Vlad Tatara, because Valentin Gajewski is leading the race. Vlad Tatara is 4 seconds, 4.7 seconds behind. I'm not sure if he's running out of gas or if he's... I don't know what's going on. Paddy Zocht once again trying to overtake. We're just watching Valentin Gajewski. He is 4 seconds ahead. He has 10 seconds to cross the finish line. Let's see if he's going to slow down or if he's going to bring it to another lap. He is going to bring it to another lap. So we have one more lap to go. One more chance for Mr. Paddy Zock to overtake Marlon Kroner. This is getting very, very exciting. What just happened over there? I see the checked flag. I'm not sure if that's over yet. Anyway. Paddy Zock is still P4, bringing it to the straight line. And I guess that's the last. So Mr. Marlon Kroner finishes P3. I think I lost. The finish line. I thought that one... I was tricked by the race actually. So Valentin Gajewski won this race, followed by Vlad Tatara. Vlad Tatara just had a problem. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what's going on. Paddy Zock is ahead, Marlon Kroner is behind, some drivers are driving fast. I got completely lost here. Anyway, Valentin Gajewski is the winner of the race, followed by Vlad Tatara. Marlon Kroner was going to the pit. Yeah, so that's the end. Paddy Zock finishes P4. Then we have Slava Ukraine. Congratulations, Slava Ukraine, finishing P5 with his wrecked car. Then we have Andrei Zitek getting passed by Slava Ukraine. Then we have Harry Porter and the Iron Man Peter Stefani. This is the final official race result. Sorry, I beg your pardon because I lost the finish. I was tricked by the finish line here at this circuit. So we have, once again, Gajewski winning the race, followed by Tatara and Mr. Marlon Kroner. So guys, thank you very much for being here with us. We're going to be next week with AOR Racing.